welcome to today's video. Today I am sharing a pretty big haul from Rainbow Resources. This is some stuff for our upcoming homeschool year. There's some new curriculum that I haven't even shared that I think we may be using, and so if you're excited to see my haul, then stick around. All right, and I apologize, you guys probably don't even notice until I point it out, but there's like huge piles to the left of me that are driving me crazy. It's like all the homeschool curriculum for next year, stuff that like didn't work out, and so I just like really need to just dedicate time to like organizing it, but you know, here we are. So anyway, so this is two different orders I did from Rainbow Resources. I'm going to be doing more in-depth videos on everything that I'm sharing, so I'm not going to get super in-depth. This is really just kind of like an unboxing, a quick haul. Before we get into the haul, if you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up if you want me to continue making content like this, as well as I have lots of videos that will be coming out in preparation for the upcoming homeschool year, and you don't want to miss out. All right, so the first things that I'm going to be sharing are different literature guides, and I've talked about this I think on some of my videos, I know on Instagram. So I'm on a search for a literature guide, or maybe a couple different literature guides that just work really well. We like literature guides and we like unit studies, like quick 3-week, 4-week things that we can read through a book, we can answer some questions, discuss it. We just really like that. So we've been using a lot of Moving Beyond the Page, which I like. I'm just like wanting more variety, and so I spent lots of time. I asked for feedback on Instagram, like what are your guys' favorite literature guides, and then I basically went through a bunch of sample pages and I decided on some different ones from Rainbow Resources. So unless I'm buying my curriculum like used, 95% of the time I buy everything from Rainbow Resources. It is always the best price, and shipping is free if you spend $50 or more. So I found that that's like the best place to get curriculum and things, and they pretty much have everything I'm looking for. From Rainbow Resources, I bought 4 different literature guides, and I'm going to show you those. Now, I do have an upcoming video where I'm going to go more in depth on these literature guides, plus 4 other ones. So altogether, I'm going to be reviewing 8 different literature guides, and those we're using them throughout our next homeschool year. So if you're interested in those, make sure that you are subscribed. So the first one that I got, this is from Memoria Press. This is The Magician's Nephew. Now, Memoria Press has a teacher guide and a student guide. I only bought the teacher guide because I really only want kind of like a reading schedule, like what chapter should we read for like this lesson, and I want discussion questions with answers. Those are like the things that I really want out of a literature guide, and so I didn't feel like I needed the student workbooks because I didn't need like all those extra activities. So again, I'll be going more in depth on this, but it has discussion questions. I think it has somewhat of a reading plan, and so this is one that we'll be trying out. I got a same type of thing. This is from Novel Units. This is the teacher guides, The Bridge to Terabithia. And so again, they have a student version, but I felt like the teacher guide is all that I needed. This is from Classroom Complete Press. This is called a literature kit, and this is for the book Matilda. This one I really like. I just wanted to show you, like, I like the font and style of it. So I'm really excited to try this one out. This one is both student and teacher in one, so that you only need to purchase one. And this is from Novel Ties. I get so confused. This is Novel Units. This is Novel Ties. They're all named so similarly. It throws me off sometimes. From Learning Links. And so this is called a study guide. And this is on the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And so again, I'll be digging in more in depth on these, plus 4 other ones that I got off of Teacher Pay Teacher, I believe. So another video on that, as well as individual videos on each one as we use them, my thoughts, and all of those things. All right, now moving on. So I have already made my curriculum pick videos for the year, and I knew I did it too early, too soon, and you guys just know I'm gonna always add and change things. So I was heavily influenced by one of my good friends, Nickie. She does have a YouTube channel. It's called Blessed Homeschool Mess. I'll link it down below. So she's been putting out tons of videos on like flip throughs of different curriculum, and I just felt like I was missing out because it's just what happens. So she picked really good things, and I just had to get my hands on some of them. So I will probably be doing update videos on curriculum picks and things. I just need to get through it a little bit more. So this is BJU's English 5 Writing and Grammar Student Workbook. I don't know. We're going to see. I only bought the student books in this entire haul. I will probably buy the teacher guides used for some of these. I was kind of flipping through this, and I feel like I might need a little bit more explanation on some of the things, and that's probably where the teacher guide comes in, as well as answer keys. So I'll be sharing more on BJU and how I plan to use English 5, and I also got English 3 from them, and same thing, I'll be sharing more on this as well. Side note, we're not going to use what I already said we're using. So like IEW, we're still using, we still are doing Beowulf grammar. These are just more in addition. Speaking of IEW, this was something because I feel like on one of these orders, I needed to get my cart past that $50. And so this is their portable grammar on the walls. One, I kind of bought it as a joke because when my daughters are sitting together, they like think they're copying off of each other's papers, and it's like the most frustrating thing and most distracting thing. So I got this more of a joke so they could cover, one of them could at least cover themselves from the other one. But also this just has like a lot of really helpful things when they're writing, different editing marks, different ways to use grammar, when to use a comma, just a bunch of different things. They're dress ups, nouns, pronouns. So I just thought that this was a good reference to use. My older daughter really uses a lot of these reference sheets for math, and they work really well. And so I figured having something similar would be awesome. I got the Zaner Bloser Handwriting 5, as well as the 3rd grade one, which I'll show in a minute. I think it's at the bottom of the box. When I did share with you guys what handwriting we'd be using for my 5th grader, I don't know where it is because I just have piles of stuff everywhere. It is a higher level cursive, which I do think my older daughter is at, but it was just basically copying a lot of scripture and stuff, and I think we still may use it, but I really just liked what I saw from Zaner Bloser. And so this is a really thin book. This is only like less than 80 pages, if that. And so I don't know, something about this I just liked a little bit more, especially when I show you the 3rd grade one. So this is really focusing too on like reading it and properly writing it, like it's telling you common errors that are made in writing cursive. And so I don't know, I just really like this. It also has like on every page little QR codes that take you to a digital tutor, like little video that give you even more instruction. And so I don't know, I really like this program. And then for my 3rd grader, she's the one more that I was focused on because she's learning cursive. She's been using Handwriting Without Tears, but I don't like, I think, how their cursive is laid out all that much. And so her book's a lot bigger. Her book is like 140 pages, but again, I just really like how it's presented, the practice on it, and so I'm really excited to be changing. So this, I think we are, especially for my 3rd grader, she's going to be using this, and then my 5th grader will use this, and then maybe we'll throw in some of that other workbook that we have as well. Then I also got from Zaner and Bloser their spelling connections. We didn't have an official spelling curriculum, and I'm not really big on spelling just because I feel like you get it from everything else that we're doing, but this connects to like vocabulary, reading, writing. It's just a good overall like bring it together type thing. So I got the level 3 and level 5. And there, yeah, it's more of a word study approach. So you're learning the meaning of the word, how to use the word, spelling of the word. So We'll see. A lot of these things, you know, I don't think they're going to take a lot of time. So like that spelling, the handwriting, those BJU, writing and grammar, those are things that I see my girls doing very independently, you know, at the same time, but not together. It's to their specific grade and age levels, the levels that they're at, and that they can work on those. You know, we can do language arts independent for 30 to 45 minutes. Those are the things that they'll accomplish. And then we can do the rest of our language arts together, which is like IEW and Beowulf grammar. And so I just, when we are combining grade level curriculum, I just want to make sure that I'm not pushing my third grader up too high, and at the same time I want to make sure I'm not bringing my fifth grader down too low. And so that's where I want to kind of add in these more specific age level type things, to where it doesn't seem like a lot of work. It's just reinforcing a lot of those skills. They all seem pretty open and go and easy. Like I said, I just may get some teacher guides to go in there, but I'll share more on that soon. All right, guys, so that was everything that I've got from Rainbow Resources, and hopefully this is like the end of my curriculum buying besides a couple teacher guides, but we'll see. So this is everything that I got. I'm gonna be doing, like I said, individual videos on everything, plus we're wrapping up our school year. We have 1 day left, and it's just a test day. They're just taking their end of year test. So I am due for a break. I am feeling a little burnt out this year, and honestly, as much as it's probably hard to believe, homeschool just hasn't been on my mind. I just need a few weeks to just, you know, reset and recharge, and I know my kids are feeling the same way. So I'm getting back into it. I took a week or two off from filming, and so I'm going to start getting myself organized, start sharing my end of year reviews, summer plans for the upcoming school year. I have lots to share. So thank you guys for being here, and we will chat soon. Bye, guys.